failed because I didn't talk to you. Then you told me, Steven, you know what? I'm failed, but for this one, but my vision is still there. I want to start a new things for continue. I want to make a new strategy.
You change your project.
You change the project.
Yeah. Come back to the question of our senior coach. He said why some people lose interest after success. We are in changing world on daily basis. So some people do not want to learn new technologies, new ways of doing something. If my business is running as planned and they come a new technology, I may say, what I have done is enough. No need to change and run after this new technology. So then they quit.
Yes.
Or they close. So if I'm teaching using a curriculum, then you bring to teach online. Steven knows that the case. He was telling me about someone who doesn't want to use online discussion. He said, I'm old enough. I use this way. If you need me, come to my office. If not, take another time. So some people may say, the way I do my things is okay.
Yes.
Those are new technology, I don't want to run after them. So they may say, if you bring it to teach online, it's your business, I'm not interested. They may lose interest in a new situation. Then close or said it's okay.
So if you lose interest, do we call you a failure?
No, we are talking about to lose interest after success.
Yes.
They may happen a new
opportunities.
opportunities.
We've seen companies which have really been there for a while, and the owners have been really on top of the game. When they pass on, everything collapses. Does it mean their vision has stopped there? That is how far they could really think of. Is it their best, or we are blaming now the people who have taken over the businesses to have caused the failure? We've seen the cases, right?
Yeah.
People, family businesses where the owner passed on and the business collapsed.
In that case, I still, for me, I still don't talk about fail. In the first of episode we did, I told you, fail is event like a wedding.
Failure is like a wedding.
Like event, like
it's an
wedding event.
Yeah, okay.
It comes and it go.
Temporary.
And by the way, the year plan must have some fail.
Failure is part of the process.
Like if you think that line is going to be straight line, there is no journey there.
I normally ask
the
people
same
if
speed,
life was constant.
Coach, you can understand the same speed, the same fuel, the same thing, the same thing. Like,
will it be fun?
You know, if you put the water on that floor, the water can't move.
It's stagnant, yes.
The water can't move. What that water can be used? Nothing. Like where we learn, it's from seeing things go down.
Yes. You come up with something different.
We learn to fix things. When your computer can't shut down, you can't know how to turn it on.
Oh, yes.
Can you imagine if you don't have something that give you a call like a wake-up call, showing you a new perspective, teaching you to find a new strategy. There is things they say like COVID-19 brings to these motor drivers. They say they are the people who always believe that they are going to get money every day as it is. Like, get the money today, eat it, make another money tomorrow, eat it, like, be like that. When the COVID comes, they didn't take the concept of saving as a seriously. None of them. Investing as a seriously. What they learned from there, they learned that investing is also the good concept. Balancing your health, like eating much because you get much money to pay it. Don't care about your life, what you have to eat or not. Like as you don't think about the future.
As if there is no tomorrow.
As the future is already on your table. Like they learn to be to think
To
about
save.
themselves first. Because the time they take sitting at home, tell them they need time to see how the family survive, how they have to behave, relate with their family. And then they come again, learn how to save, how to invest. That time they say that my motorcycle driving work is not working for me. I'm failed. No, they are not failed because it's an event comes and it go. But what the lessons, what the skill set, what the good information, they take it from there. Now it is helping them to know how to drive. Only driving, they think that driving it's only to drive the motorcycle, but the dream, the future need also to be driven, to roll up. So what I'm saying is, the fail, when you take what it is failed, you remember, this is stopped sometime we disturb it. It goes off, then we continue.
You restart. Yes.
Sometimes the universe do their things. Maybe we need time to breathe, like 60 seconds, like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Then we may think that we failed, but we also continue. We turn it off, we check everything, then we continue. Like those time, it is an event. It is an event that where you sit down and evaluate what you have been done, where the mistakes come from, if it is a mistake, where you see that what you are good at, so that you can do the best next time.
Yep.
When the government is setting a program, then it fails, they start a new one with a new strategy.
But
The vision,
we are not losing the vision.
The vision is still to help the people. The vision is still to help the people. The people are still there. London are still there. Means that you can't lose the vision because if they are there, they are the vision themselves. So what you need to see is the good strategy to serve them.
Channels of service. Which project can we undertake? If we are talking about health, how can we really reduce maternal death? How can we increase number of people who are very healthy, reducing the non-communicable diseases? Those are some of the things, the projects people undertake to really achieve that pillar of.
The person the time I become the head of research in mindful thinkers, it gives me the time to think. Why did I become that?
Share with the audience.
The people believe in me. Today, I may lose, when it started, conducting a research in that things which was new. The coach knows that I was good to research in tech stuff. And they given me the case to go to find you remember those information, like we go to different sectors. There is information we were looking. I lose the way to organize those data. Because it was the data. I go there, I found like they have many things we don't know. I don't know, we don't know. Like I'm not giving them the right reason to give me the information.
Okay.
I may say like that time I failed, but there was not a completely fail.
You learned
because the
something.
approach was not good for them.
Yes. For you, because you are looking for information, right?
Even the person I was looking at information from was wrong person.
Wrong person. So it's a learning process.
Those are the aspects. I have seen that I use this one. But right now, the project I'm going to give it to the board members, like the research have been done. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. I get the right position, the right person, the right way to do the research, what I need to see. I go there, I found out there is a good way to see things. Then we bring the concept of everything in the right way.
So you are bringing that aspect of learning in the process of growth, in the process of achieving your vision. Yes, we know what we want. We know where we're heading. But the capacity to reach there, we don't have. That's why you do the try and error. You try this, it doesn't work. You try this, it doesn't work. You venture into this project, it doesn't work. Personally, I have done many projects. I'm a farmer. I'm into what else? Into fashion. I have tried many things.
Yeah.
But still, all that is leading to the bigger impact, helping that person to become a better self.
Yeah.
Helping that person outside there to rediscover themselves, to bring the best.
Yeah.
When you talk about berets, you talk about beauty radiating from within. So helping people to look beautiful from within out. So I have learned throughout the journey how to speak, how to listen, to be a good listener. To be a coach, you need to be a good listener, not to judge, not to take things personal.
Fellow coach, not to judge.
Not to judge. Yeah, we don't judge.
We don't judge.
So throughout the journey, of course, I used to be a person who, like any other person, you listen, you judge that person, you judge about their religion, you judge about their dressing, you judge about everything. But to become a better person, this journey of really serving, it has helped me, shaped me myself to become a better version of myself. So, as we said, if you go there and you try something that doesn't work, you come back and ask yourself, how can I do it better? So you become better yourself before you help others. So when we say that we are mindful thinkers, we are here to help people in personal growth because we are on the same journey of personal growth. We are ever changing, ever evolving. We are yet to discover our potential. Have you discovered your potential, maximum potential? No. It's a work in progress. And some of the things you're going to do it in a good way, others you're going to do it in a bad way. So those you have done in a wrong way, have you failed? No. You are learning. And you change. You improve. You perfect one of the things. As you are perfecting this, you can get another challenge. You work on this. And you become a better version of yourself. So entrepreneurs out there. Until
Coach,
you decide yourself a failure, you have not failed.
Yes, Coach. Let me tell people about this. Let's take an example to the marriage. Like when you see someone getting a divorce, you say the marriage is failed. and you see that person get remarried again, have a good relationship. Getting a divorce, it is not a completely a failure. And it is not even a problem. Like, you can have partners in business. Many people get a divorce in a different form.
Tell us about that.
You have a partner in business, and you see that you don't have the same vision.
You divorce them.
You decide to divorce them.
Okay.
They go to start their things. You continue your things, which support your
you
vision.
get married to another vision
You
bearer.
you get married to another
Person who has the same vision.
has same vision, or who want to get some interest from your vision. He said that, okay, Stephen, I'm going to invest in your business. What I need is a return revenue, but for me, I'm looking about that impact. Okay, take 20% of it.
Yeah.
The same as to the marriage. Sometimes you are with someone, but you don't have the same vision.
Yeah.
You, as a man, you want to have 5 kids. This one don't want to have any kids. How are you going to say that, okay, I'm going to how are you going to stay there with not having kids as you want
and
it?
you love your partner.
Yes.
You can't let her go, regardless of the fact that she doesn't have wants kids. So what do you do?
So far, there is, if the love shape your vision, you will endure to stay. But if you say that only the legacy I'm looking is to have the kid in
Children.
this life,
Yes.
you tell her, my vision is to have the kid. And I can do anything. I can pay all the cost to have them. So let me go and find someone who can give to them, who is going to
We
be.
agree.
So far, you find that there is a problem at the starting. You didn't talk about the relationship and the achievement of it.
The outcome you want out of that.
Yes.
The
And
bigger
you
picture.
see that that person is going to be on the same page with you. When you going to start the new marriage, you sit down with the partner, you tell her, you see, what made my first marriage failed or lose the track or be divorced at the first marriage, I didn't tell my partner what I really want,
yes.
what my interest in this. Then hear me out.
This is what I want. Are you in?
I want the kids. I love this one. I love this one. Are you in? And she tell you what she want to. She ask you, are you in too? I want the kid too. I love this too. My vision this too. Like, you see, you compare, you go, you see on the page you want to be. What do you have? So then, from that first marriage, the people can call it a failure.
Oh, yes.
But for you, it is a good classes, a good teacher to you to really know to communicate with the people, with your partner, what you really
You
want.
want.
So there is some people, if I use that word failure, who make other people fail.
They don't make people fail. They make them feel like they are failures.
Because you come in marriage, I don't want a kid, you don't want it, but you still decide to come in marriage. Because you didn't communicate first. At the first time, this is what you want. Being in a good position about this failing, either in marriage, in business, in startup, anywhere, you really want to communicate with yourself what you want. if you, after
that topic of
evaluating,
marriage, you are going to talk about in the next episode. Now talk about a vision. That's a hot one. I would really love to talk about that one. Next episode. Stay tuned.
So far, all the perspective, when we go to consider fail, everything, like you are cooking fruits, you find it's not tasting well. You say that I failed to cook.
No, you produced different undesired results,
Yes.
but you never fail.
Tomorrow you
That's
will
what
cook
we
it
want
very
really
well.
to really emphasize for
Tomorrow
our
you will
audience.
cook it very well.
It's a work in progress. You improve tomorrow until you get desired results. I would love to emphasize this to our audience.
What you
There
want
is
to see.
nothing like failing
What you want to see.
unless you see yourself a failure. If you
Another-
perceive yourself a failure, there is nothing we can change.
Another thing I can say, instead of focusing on failure, focus on looking on your vision, please.
Have a big one,
Like-
which excites you and
like-
motivates you at the same time and
like-
scares you.
Be track on your vision. You know why these people who are the photographers and the cameraman and the camera women, they have what they call the lens.
They focus the lens on.
They want to capture the vision as the way they want. The camera can shut it down. It's okay. Turn it on again and then use the lens.
Whenever
Track
it is
in
on,
the way.
yes.
Huh? Track in the way. Like focusly. I want to see your face focusly. What I learned from that people, even if I don't know how to use the camera, it's like focus on the direction you want to focus on. Even if you're going to person Magana when you come to Nyabugogo, but in mind you are still coming at Nyabugogo. Whatever it costs you, failing is going to be the judge to you. But you have to know that you are the best judge. Because you judge the fail and you judge also the vision. So the vision told you, this is not a fail. There is another way to reach me, by the way. There is many ways to reach me. There is many ways. There is many ways to achieve everything, the dream. The dream is what we do. Let me say what we do. We think as we become dreamers. At the same time, you decide to follow your dreams.
Be unstoppable.
Be unstoppable.
Don't
whatever
allow anyone
comes.
to kill your dream.
Whatever things you want to have, it is possible because your mind is on it.
Is focus on it, yes.
You told about as holistic way. 360 degrees.
Yes.
Some people say that at my age I can't do this. At your age, which age do you think your vision care? Which phase do you think your vision care? What your vision want you to do is to focus on finding another strategy.
Yes.
Another way to do things. Another way to build your relationship with your client. Another way to look up the new contract.
It requires creativity.
It requires creativity.
Yes.
Let me say something.
Kindly.
Some of what my fellow coach said, I agree, but others I don't.
We agree to disagree.
Disagree.
Here. Yeah, it's okay.
There is some point you need to understand your fellow. There's some point you need to work with others. Don't say, I see something like this, let me do like this. That's why some organization has board of directors to sit together to see what to do, to share ideas. Don't come with your own ideas and lead your armies to perish. So if you are chief in command, before starting a battle, you need to go somewhere in secret. You sit with your directors.
Mm.
I want to do this in this way.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good? They may say, no. So even in the business, if I want to start something, better to look for advice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? I can't say, I'm going to do this in my own way.
Mm.
That would not be, for me, not be a good idea. That's why we are here in a team. So you may say something that is common and something that is new and discuss about it. So to the audience, before taking a decision, better to look for ideas. And those ideas, put them together and see what to do. That's my point.
Yes, your point is very good, and I'm happy that you brought it up. When you're a vision bearer, you won't be fulfilling the vision alone. And there are many ways to achieve that vision. That's why we bring people on board to help us to really shape those ideas, to come up with a good plan, a good strategy that we achieve that. So seeking for advice is very important. But still, that team of board of directors, the managers, they want to go outside the line of the vision bearer.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
They bring
Coach
the
Steven
ideas
said.
and you exchange.
You exchange ideas, we get opinion, we get advice. But still, someone has to make a decision.
But don't be selfish. No.
What you have to know, having a vision is one thing, and knowing how to achieve it is another thing.
Yeah.
Those are two different things. But actually, even having the funding to really fund that vision, it's another thing. So normally we need 3 people. We need a vision bearer. We need the people who have the skills to make it happen. And we also need the money to make it happen. If you have the 3, good enough. But you realize that most of the time, there is a vision bearer, but there also is going to recruit a team which is going to really implement that vision, to make the vision happen.
I remember one day in a park in our parliament, they were discussing about the project that failed. They said, institution brought a project, and experts suggested that project will fail. They bring all ideas and their concerns. But the leader decided to run a project. After government spent many millions, they didn't find what they were looking for. They were looking at what we call maybe a shoes, I don't know, somewhere in the northern part. They really demand pipes, they connect the pipes along this distance, and they arrive there. No, even a single one. Government asked, did you analyze the project before running it? They said, expert did this, but they want to take a decision and insist on doing that.
Okay.
That's why the project failed. With all those millions, they were astonished and they closed the deal. So you may have a vision,
yes,
but still you need some.
You need a team.
Yeah.
You can't fulfill it. As long as your vision is big, you can't do it alone.
Yeah.
So it's very important that we get people's people's.
So even when we come back to the marriage, so if you want to have 5 kids, and my wife doesn't want to have anyone, before sitting alone in my room and quit, they are friends of family. Those are relative or close ones. You may discuss the issue and to see what to do. So divorce is another step, but try the best one.
It's not failing. Divorcing is not failing.
I didn't call it failing, but before doing it, try all other alternatives.
You shall talk about in the next episode.
I'm not on your position, by the way.
Which is fine.
It's okay.
Not on your position. You know, why I still, why I am still in the board of mindful thinkers. You know why?
Tell us. We don't know.
Some time we need the people who understand us and who give us go ahead to try what we think. That's what my coach did to me.
Before going ahead, if I tell my coach that I'm going to commit suicide, will she say go on?
If that's what we want.
You will say go on.
Before
It has happened once.
Before she tell you.
I met a gentleman who said I want to commit suicide.
Before she tell you, before she tells you go on, she will ask you like 10 or 20 questions.
Is it really what you want?
If you answer it very well,
Very well.
that's the question what will do for you. After she said, okay, go on, you will go and challenge yourself, and you think that if that's what you want, completely that's what you want.
Let me give you that story.
If you want to end the life, for me, let me finish my statement. By the way, it was my statement.
Kindly go on.
Like my coach, she doesn't know much about mining. At the first time when we meet,
Even now, up to now, I don't know anything about mining.
but what she have more than other people I have been with, the professors in university, my brothers, my friends, was a really good thing to understand me. I told you at the first time, like, the things I loved, even I was in speaking. It was a pleasure to be listened by the people. Like, you give me the heart to understand. That things make me always talk to her for any project I want. She challenged me, she gave me like, you need to find this and this and this, like in general ways, but he didn't give me anything to make the formula, because that was my work. But I need someone to understand me and give me the go ahead. So sometimes we go to look and advice for the long people. You know what those are things lead us to? Blaming game.
Oh, yes.
The visionary or the dreamers, you may see like you are the one on the table to argue on something. That may not be the problem. If you don't understand with the 100 people in one room, if you see it in yourself in your way, it will not be the problem. What you have to do is to relate that with your vision, to see that if that things you're gonna do is going to be the impactful in the positive way, as if it is what you want. As I said last time, the vision is the good judge. It's the good judge, better judge for you, for what you are doing. So the advice is receiving other people's perspective. You said, I want to drink this one. Can I do it? But before I ask you, I'm thirsty. I just want to drink it already. What you're going to tell me, this is not good for the health, this is not good. But by the way, it is the one which is available. You have your reason not to drink it. Okay? But it will come on Another things, I will ask cultures to tell us there is a light people and the long people. There is also the jealous people, by the way. The people who think that I wish I have in mind what you think. I wish I had an opportunity coach her. Do you think I have the opportunity coach have? I can use it. No, I can't. That's she's opportunity, not mine. I created to find my own. So the thing is, how do you choose? How do you know the right people or wrong people not to ask the advice for? And do you ask advice after making a decision or before making a decision?
That's a good one. How would you know the people to ask advice from?
Wrong people and right people.
Depending on the field.
And how to know you are right or you are wrong?
Right in your vision? You are the one to decide if you are right or wrong.
Ooh.
How to know it?
So I kept saying that there are people there who are dream killers and there are those who really support you to achieve your dream. You cannot ask advice from someone who has not walked the path. You really need to find someone who has gone through. If you're in a project, as you said, you came to me, you were in the project of mining. You had gone through all the to visit several professors in the field of mining. And they had given advice which you are not convincing.
Yeah, I was not convinced.
But they gave a challenge. They could challenge you somehow.
Sometimes they told me to stop.
Okay, that's also a challenge. And you had to find a reason to go on.
I fight.
So a bad advice also, will challenge you to think otherwise. So there is nothing like a bad advice, a good one. It is now you to decide what do you get out of every advice.
I have a question for you.
For me?
So
Yeah.
everyone can advise you.
Okay.
But it's up to you to define, to realize that, oh, this person, the advice is taking me out of my dream. This one, it is inspiring. This person who is talking you out of your dream, what is he teaching you? There is something to learn out of that as well.
Yeah.
So, a bad advice, as we say, it will teach you a lesson. A good advice will motivate you to go on. And we need both. We need to learn and be motivated at the same time. So even that person who is telling you that it cannot happen, don't work hard to prove them that you can do it. The only person to prove is yourself.
Yeah.
And the only person to compete with is the older version of yourself. Here, there's nothing like competition. So back to you, Jean-Baptiste. You're asking, how do you know that you're right? You will know that you are right if it feels right. Your gut feeling.
Before you answer that, I wanted to ask you the question.
Let me ask.
Did you look yourself in a mirror?
No.
Do you have a mirror at least?
No, I don't have.
Go and get a mirror. And how will you know is you who looking yourself in a mirror? How will you know that? How will you know that?
I want to know. Let me take you to the Bible. There is one story of maybe after King Solomon died, his son enthroned the kingdom. He went to ask elders. They said, young man, your father ruled us badly. If possible, have mercy upon us. Then the young man went to ask his generation. He told them, the elders told me this and this and this. Then young generation told him, go and tell those elders that my father had pity for you, but me, I will use Scorpio and I will increase the number of punishment. The son went somewhere and they say, what young man said was right than elders. Come back to the elders, say, you want me to have a pity on you? I will not. I will kill you than my father. So that's why I asked you how to know you are right or you are wrong. Sometimes you want to seek advices when you already take decision. And you come to see, please tell me. Okay.
You want conviction.
Yeah.
You ask for opinion from other people when you want to be convinced of the things you're thinking about. So if you want to know the things you are holding in your mind, if it is wrong or right, you should be asking yourself, who is the thinker? Because the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so he is. Whatever comes into your mind, you are the thinker. You have a right to judge it right or wrong. So if you had a choice to choose between right or wrong, why should you choose the wrong one? You are the thinker. You are the one to judge if it is right or wrong. And if it is right, it feels right. That feeling, the excitement you get from that revelation, that idea flowing into your mind, it is just exciting.
Let me bring an idea. Some people drink alcohol to forget their problems. You may drink it and sleep maybe 10 hours, I don't know, because I didn't drink. If I said, let me make a product that you can drink and sleep a month to forget your problems, how to know that idea is wrong or is good?
Are you solving a problem?
For those who have problems.
Okay. How the problem you're solving, the product, is it going to cause another problem? Answer me. So
I don't know, because it is
that's why you have to judge your ideas by like that. So if I provide this solution, which other impact, which other causes, which other negative impact is going to cause people's lives?
So in my mind, if you can drink and sleep 10 hours, I want to tell people to sleep 100 hours.
Which other things is going to harm?
Maybe nothing. I don't know.
It's up to you. So it's up to you to judge.
I didn't test and see the consequence. I don't know. So because you may have an idea, but it is also just an idea. Not yet being into practice. When you do a vaccine, you test it on animals before bring to the people. So that's what I say. Before taking a decision, you need to seek advice. The other one say, sometimes you may consult wrong advisors.
As I said, wrong advisors will give you a lesson. Others will motivate you. Of course, those who are within your line of thinking, they are motivating you
to do that.
Because they are thinking the same way like you. They are convincing you this is the right thing to do. And a person with a diverse perspective is going to give you a challenge to think twice. You get the picture?
Maybe those who say, no, don't do that, they are right ones.
Yes, you have to really understand why they are giving you a challenge.
Yeah.
If the challenge now helps you to make the right decision, then you go on.
There is a thing, like... spiritually, emotionally, we are the one who decide the light, or long as you said. Have you ever did your wife told you that she loves you?
That is another session. Yeah, that is next session.
No.
Next time.
Please answer. It is only like a yes or no.
Prefer not to say.
Do you believe that your children is yours biologically?
Prefer not to say. It is another session.
No, it's not. This is there is a way to answer the question, like to feel things it is light. When
The conviction.
like when your wife tells you that I love you, my husband, how do you believe it? Like you feel she's light, she loves you.
You feel it.
You feel it.
It feels right. It feels good.
Like feels long and feels light. It's like when you eat like bird fruit, like make your stomach like harms. Like you feel it. You feel like you understand it. You feel bad. When you feel good, you eat food and you feel like you feel good.
It depends on hunger level you have.
No, this is not about being hungry or not. But what I want to say is our human natural, have the capacity to feel if something is light or long. And that goes on with what our mind want to prefer on.
Yes.
Like when you need the money, someone want to give you the corruption, you know that it is long. You really know that your mind is know that, but you want to receive the money. You feel that is long, but you want to receive the money. Yeah. So the way to the light way when you are using your mind as a thinker, as a visionary, as a dreamer, everything you have to use all the parts of yourself. Like ask people, think about it, consider your feelings about it too.
Oh yes.
What someone said, can you tell someone, you are lying to me? How do you discover that he's lying? While he's saying, you must consider some body signs, something like that. How he's saying, like those your body discover light or long by the feelings before anything else.
The gut feeling. You feel it. If it feels right, it feels right.
I have a question to the coach Stephen.
I will answer that.
He's insisting on personal behavior or thinking his own way. But in a business, even though it is a startup, you have a team. You bring an idea, they bring the ideas.
Oh yes, but you are bringing the way you think. So should you bring other people's thought before you even consider yours?
Another things. The employee my coaches have is the people who hired. Like she hired them. They come to follow the vision and the mission and the goals of the company. They come to do the job, like make me the letter to send it to Jean Baptiste. Put the logo of the company.
People join you to build your vision.
You understand the point?
If you now start around correcting ideas how to build your vision, then you are messing it up. So have the vision, have the bigger picture. The how to really achieve that vision, it is a corrective way. There are many ways to achieve that.
But the question is not yet to come.
What is the question? Bring it on.
Okay. Yes, you responded, but before the question is in Stephen.
Mm.
So in the company you are boss, but there are other employees. Is it a good way to think that you are better than them?
You are
Or-
best.
Than them.
You have to believe in that first of all. If you don't think you are the best on them, how are you going to tell them to follow the
Yet
vision
they
you
look
have?
up to you. How are you going to read them? If you don't see yourself as a good one. You are better than yourself. You are better than yourself of yesterday.
There is one example for me I want to say. This is the one things I want to have to say in this topic. When Steve Jobs fired from the Apple
When was
company
fired?
start fading until he comes back and put the things online, make things good. So means that those are people, workers of 500 workers were there, but why the company failed? The good leaders leads the minds, the ideas, the vision, the goals, the mission, the strategy, all of that to other people. Thank you.
So if so, let's come back to the question you talk about before starting the dialogue. If you think you are the only who can take a good decision, when you are no longer there, the others will suffer from your absence.
Yes. The vision, you're going to carry a vision out to some extent. And if you want other people to take on your vision, involve them. Show them the picture. Let them be part of the vision. That is the team we're talking about.
Teamwork.
The teamwork.
And don't show them you are the only one to.
You are a vision bearer. There is a way you want things to happen.
But also be humble.
Oh, yes.
And
Oh, yes. Those are the characteristics of a good leader we're going to talk about in its other episodes. But today, we focus on the mindset behind the startups. We can't judge the action by itself. We really have to appreciate the ideas behind, the motivation, the vision behind every startup we see. For a company to succeed, their hidden mindset. We talked about vision, we talked about the motivation, and also the consistency.
Yeah.
The commitment to make things happen.
Yes.
People don't fail. With the vision, you don't fail. You only change the strategy.
Yeah.
That project, that company you started, it's one aspect of the bigger vision. Something helping you to achieve the bigger vision. Unless you see yourself a failure, it's only time you're going to fail. Remember, failure is a feeling. Success is a feeling. It's up to you to really know that you are succeeding or you're failing. So I would love us to talk briefly. Tips on how to really build a vision that outlives the trials. We have realized that, yes, throughout the journey of entrepreneurship, there are ups and downs. People face challenges, temporary defeat. We are defeated, we are not understood, people don't see our vision. Actually, at times even find it difficult to communicate our vision. But how now do we help people outside there, the entrepreneurs, someone who is going to listen to this and say that I really wanted to create a company, I have a vision to do something. How do we help them to build a vision that outlives the trials? What are the tips? Back to you, the coaches.
Coach, thank you. First of all, I want to clear things about it for the people we are in an era of entrepreneurship and things like that. Where there is any creation and innovation, eras that lead to fail, it happens always. It comes always. So, you better keep your eyes on your vision
Yes.
instead of fail and errors. You better know that the picture in your vision is what you need to focus on instead of focusing on what you are losing or what is failing. And learn, there is what they used to say, to learn from the mistake or
Yes.
to learn from the fail.
Yes.
Like, fail is another teacher, shows you another perspective of how you think. For the next time, when you want to do something, you may see that, oh, there is an error that happens last time. How do I need to overcome this error? By the way, you are a decision maker. You are a plan maker for your vision. You are the dream maker. You are the executor. And you are also the judge. And also, you will be the one who will enjoy your vision when you achieve it. You are the fan of your achievement at all. So, all the things comes back to you. And the better way to make it right is to go ahead, follow your vision, achieve it whatever it takes, even if it requires you to fail and change a strategy, just fail to get a new strategy.
Yes.
Don't be
fail to
consistent.
try.
Don't be consistent on things which shows you that this is a long strategy. Let it fail and
Try
find
and
a
fail.
new. Yeah.
Try and fail, but never fail to try.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, the advice for those in the business and those who wants to start business, this planet has valleys and mountains. Even in the business, there are many opportunities and challenges. But challenges are not there to make you or to lead you to quit, but to help you to run more and to take a new decision to go ahead. Yeah. Don't quit. You may be slow to arrive to your destination, but surely you will arrive at your vision. Thank you.
Thank you so much, coaches. As a final take, I would advise our listeners to build a vision that extends beyond success metrics, beyond revenue and recognition. Align business goals with personal fulfillment and society impact. Create a system that allows the business to grow beyond the founder's personal ambition. Very important. If you really want your vision to go after you, to move on, to continue, to leave a legacy, build a system.
Yeah.
It's part of the things our coaches has shared. Have a team. Have a team to carry on your legacy. Your vision can only go to the extent you think. You are the vision bearer. You have the power to make it happen. You have the power to really think big because you are the thinker and you are the maker of the things.
Yeah.
The final challenge I have to you, I want to ask a question. Are you building a business or you are just testing your ability? If your vision only extends to proving yourself, what happens once you succeed? Think beyond the success of today. Think big. The world is looking for visionary leaders, the change makers. You have the power to make it happen. If you like this conversation, follow us on at Thinkers Table for more deep conversations and share your thoughts on today's discussion. Until next time, think beyond limits, build beyond success. Welcome, I Think Unstable.